I am Gunat Porlas Kadingan, a BE Ed first year student. In this video, I will be discussing the methods of curriculum integration. First, let us define curriculum integration. An integrated curriculum is described as one that connects different areas of student by cutting across subject matter lines and emphasizing unifying concepts. Integration focuses on making connections for students, allowing them to engage in relevant, meaningful activities that can be connected to real life. An integrated curriculum aims to connect the theory learned in the classroom with practical real-life knowledge and experiences.
Curriculum integration is the process of combining or articulating learning content and subjects with a view to promoting holistic and comprehensive learning.
Now let's proceed to the methods of curriculum integration. There are 5 methods of curriculum integration. These are project-based learning, service learning, learning centers or parallel disciplines, theme-based, and fusion. The first method is project-based learning. What is project-based learning? Project-based learning or project-based instruction is an instructional approach designed to give students the opportunity to develop knowledge and skills through engaging projects set around challenges and problems they may face in the real world. What are the benefits of project-based learning? It develops the child's ability to work with his or her peers, building teamwork and group skills. It allows the teacher to learn more about the child as a person. It helps the teacher communicate in progressive and meaningful ways with a child or a group of children on a range of issues. Project-based learning is a flexible and engaging teaching approach that can be used to design new lessons or to improve lessons you have previously. Educators use project-based learning for many reasons, including increased student engagement, possibilities for teaching and assessing multiple skills, and possibilities for differentiation. Why is project-based learning important? It is important because it helps students approach meaningful learning opportunities with curiosity while also giving them real-world skills they'll use for the rest of their lives. The second method is service learning. Service learning is an educational approach where a student learns theories in the classroom and at the same time volunteers with an agency, usually a non-profit or social service group, and engages in reflection activities that deepen their understanding of what is being taught. Why is service learning important? It is important because service learning provides students with opportunities to develop civic engagement skills. By working with community members, students can enhance their group, organizational, and interpersonal skills. They can also gain important experiences working with diverse members of their communities. The service learning process is comprised of 3 major elements. First, preparation, second, action, and third, reflection. Of course, if we want to deepen our understanding of what is being taught to us, we need first to prepare, act, and reflect. The third method is learning centers or parallel disciplines. In learning centers or parallel disciplines, there is a moderate degree of integration, and teachers address a topic or theme through lenses of multiple subject areas. Example, elementary learning centers, secondary, study a topic or theme in different classrooms. A learning center is a space set aside in the classroom that allows easy access to a variety of learning materials in an interesting and productive manner. Learning centers are usually designed to offer a variety of materials, designs, and media through which students can work by themselves or with others to operationalize the information learned in the classroom. Centers are designed to enhance the learning of concepts, skills, themes, or topics. This learning can take place after a topic is presented to students, during the course of presenting important concepts, or as an initial introduction to material in the text. Most teachers will agree that there are 3 different types of learning centers. First, enrichment centers, second, skill centers, and third, interest and exploratory centers.
Enrichment centers are designed to offer students a variety of learning alternatives as an adjunct to a common unit of instruction.
Centers are typically used after the presentation of important materials or concepts and are designed to provide students with opportunities to enrich and enhance their appreciation and understanding of the topics through individual experiences in the center. Enrichment centers require you to be aware of your students' learning styles as well as their knowledge about the topic. The Enrichment Center can provide individual students with varied activities of combination of activities that differ from those pursued by other students. Skill centers. Its elementary skill centers are typically used at the elementary level more so than at the secondary level. Students may work on math facts, phonics elements, or other tasks requiring memorization and/or repetition. Skill centers are similar to enrichment centers in that they are used after the initial teaching or a concept or skill. Their difference lies in the fact that students are assigned particular areas in the center as opposed to having free choice of the topics they want to pursue. Interest and exploratory centers. Interest and exploratory centers differ from enrichment and skill development centers in that they are designed to capitalize on the interests of students. They may not necessarily match the content of the textbook or the curriculum. Instead, they provide students with hands-on experience they can pursue at their own pace and level of curiosity. These centers allow students to engage in meaningful discoveries that match their individual interests. The success of this form of learning center depends on your knowledge and your students' interests. You might want to use student interests that will help pinpoint the specific areas you can use in the design or relevant centers. The fourth method is theme-based. Theme-based learning is a popular way to organize the curriculum in many primary schools. It involves your child learning through one central topic. The theme could have strong links to one subject. Through a theme-based approach, children learn to make connections constantly, thereby developing a much deeper and broader level of understanding than traditional learning can compete with. Theme-based learning is so much fun for children. They are learning about topics that are meaningful and relevant to their own lives. This creates what is known as intrinsic motivation. In other words, children learn because they want to learn, not because they have to learn. For example, one theme might focus on the color red where students discuss, experience, and manipulate red things in different contexts during the day. The fifth method is fusion. In this method, teachers fuse skills, knowledge, or even attitudes in the regular school curriculum. In some schools, for example, students learn respect for the environment in every subject area, or some incorporate values across discipline. It is designed to enhance students' skill development in three areas critical to 21st century success and leadership: metacognition, communication, and problem solving. Benefits of participation. Students that participate in the fusion curriculum will have the opportunity to first, maximize skill set by taking risks, getting feedback, and continuing to improve your skills. Next is articulate skills in ways that demonstrate how you can contribute to a positive academic and workplace culture. Next, develop and incorporate communication, problem solving, and metacognition of highlighted skills on your resume and career portfolio. Engage in potential cross-collaborative network, work integrated learning initiatives. Lastly, receive up to 10 hours of CCR credit to enhance your resume and career portfolio. How does curriculum integration improve basic education? Integrated curriculums allow students to have a deeper understanding of the core subject matter and how to apply the material that they have learned in the classroom in a real-world situation. This ultimately helps prepare them for their future studies, career, and life in general. Now let's proceed to these two topics. First is new literacy integration in the K-12 curriculum. Second is integration of new literacy in the K-12 curriculum. What are the new literacies in the 21st century? New literacies that arise from new technologies include things like text messaging, blogging, social networking, podcasting, and video making. These digital technologies alter and extend our communication abilities, often blending text, sound, and imagery. Although connected to older offline practices, these technologies change what it means to both read and write text. They change the meaning of text as well. New literacies will bring about new challenges for schools because in no small part, new technologies and the cultural practices around them are changing incredibly quickly. All this in turn raises important questions about how indeed will the new literacies fit into current school practices and how schools will respond. What is the effect or the outcomes if the new literacies integrate in the classroom? In the classroom, new literacy is the student's ability to discern quality sources, understand authorship rules, and evaluate the credibility of online content as it relates to the task or assignment. Lessons on responsible use of digital resources and communication online can include how to identify relevant videos and images, understand how word choice can portray bias, participate in online communities, fact-check research, evaluate online resources, cite sources and other copyrighted material, distinguish real from fake news. Integration of new literacy in the K-12 curriculum. The Internet and other forms of information and communication technology or ICT such as word processors, web editors, presentation software, and email are regularly defining the nature of literacy. To become fully literate in today's world, students must become proficient in the new literacies of ICT. Therefore, literacy educators have a responsibility to effectively integrate these technologies into the literacy curriculum in order to prepare students for the literacy future they deserve. Teaching literacy to students means that they are given the ability to communicate clearly and effectively and form the foundation of modern life. Students that can't read effectively fail to grasp important concepts, score poorly on tests, and ultimately fail to meet educational milestones. Literacy skills allow students to seek out information, explore subjects in depth, and gain a deeper understanding of the world around them. It made us realize how important it is to include new literacies into the curriculum in order to place a greater emphasis on students' knowledge and abilities. There are significant differences in literacy between then and now. Today, we are building ourselves at a higher level of complexity and we're becoming more exposed to real-world situations that weren't there in the past curricula. That's all for today's video. I hope you learned something from it. Bye!